Right now, I'm watching for it to
and
pop up.
We're live. Hey, welcome everybody, DSI Live. Thank you so much for being here today for our live drawing for the speaking competition and the showcase at JUMPSTART 2020. We're having just too much fun, actually. We, as in all three of us, now I know you just see two, but we have with us Penny Reid, who will be our facilitator for dentistry's next top speaker. Welcome, Penny.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited, so excited to be coming back.
Oh, me too. Me too. And thank you for being here to help us today. And because we are having technical difficulties and this is not my area of expertise, Colleen Manol, we need you. We also have with us Karen Daw on my phone. Welcome, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Hi, everybody. It's
So
going to be fun.
I got to figure out where to put me there. So now we have all three of us. So Karen is going to be our facilitator for our speaker showcase, which is called Step Up and Speak. And we all know that Karen was last year's Viewers Vote winner for the competition. And, congratulations, Karen. You were awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I had so much fun. I had a lot of fun. And I don't think a lot of people realize this. I started off as a showcase participant and at the last minute was asked to be in the JUMPSTART. So it can happen to anybody. Everybody's got to be on their toes for this one.
Well, I'm really glad you're going to be here too today as we draw these names because for those of you who put your applications in, you're going to be working with either Karen or Penny, and we're going to find out which one in just a minute. And want to just first give you a little update on where we're at and what's new for JUMPSTART 2020. So Karen, will you just be right here with me? Well,
I certainly will. I'm always there with you.
Oh, awesome. And we have multiple people already tuning in. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Thank you for saying hi in the comments. I'm not able to see who's here, but I appreciate you being here. And please tell us, hey, and give us your name. And thank you for listening in. And say hey to Penny and Karen, too. All right, so let's do a real quick recap, just kind of bring you guys up to date on what's new for JUMPSTART 2020, our third conference. I'm so excited. Last year, we were busting at the seams at the Hilton in Chandler. And so this year, we're moving to a conference center. We'll be, our dates are January 9 through 11. And we'll be back in Phoenix, Sheraton Wrigleyville, little conference center. It's given the name Wrigleyville because it's right beside the Chicago Cubs training stadium. Have you seen that before, Penny? Have you been out here for the Chicago Cubs spring training?
I have not, but that sounds so fun.
It is really fun because you can see it literally right behind the hotel. And there is a little conference center there with a ballroom over 2 times. I think we're getting a little bit of background sound. 2 times the size of last year's conference room, and we're going to fill it up. We're so excited. So we will also have multiple, I think we're getting a little bit of back. I don't know if that's from my end.
It sounds like it might be on Karen's phone. It's hard to tell.
I'm going to turn us down for just a minute.
Okay.
It might be a little feedback.
That way we can see Karen. We just may not be able to hear her, but we still love her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. From our main stage, our keynoters are going to be bringing cutting edge business content in the area of the business of speaking, as well as presentation skills and content development. Those 3 main areas that we always want to focus in as speakers. And we'll also be having multiple panels and some mastermind sessions. We're going to hear from some experts around developing sponsorships, how we go about doing that, and some key opinion leader experts who can help us with developing those type of relationships as well. We're going to look at how do you turn your speaking engagements into more business for you, such as, consulting opportunities. How do you spin that off into more business? And we'll be looking at the future of CE, talking a little bit more about where are we at, state of our industry, and how can we help shape our dental meetings industry and help it grow, and much more. We will have 20 concurrent sessions.
Wow.
I know. 3 days. We will have, each time we have a breakout session. We'll have 4 choices for you. So you can decide based on where you're at in your speaking career, if you're newer, intermediate, advanced, if you want to focus more on the business or marketing or social media or presentation skills or content development. You're going to have a whole plethora of educational opportunities to choose from. And of course, networking activities before, during, after the meeting each day. And it really promises to be, double the learning and double the attendees. So we already have almost the number we had last year, which was really only 5 months ago. So we're now at almost 110 people already confirmed. So we will sell out at 200 people, and that's likely to happen. So if you're on the fence or you're waiting, be sure you don't wait long, because you may wait too long. And we don't want that to happen. So be sure you use your early bird discount code, which is just the word early bird. If you go to JUMPSTART2020.com, you can register using early bird and save $300. So that's available to everyone. If you have any questions about that, you can get with me, info@thedentalspeaker.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions. So lots going on. Super excited. How's that sound, Penny?
There's a lot going on, and I'm still just cracking up that Karen is stuck on her phone. So no, any day that we get to use the word plethora, I love that word. I am so excited about this conference. We had so much energy there last year. I can only imagine what it will be like with that many more people. Just absolutely stoked.
Yeah, I agree. More meeting planners, more sponsors, definitely a lot more of our speaker attendee, our colleagues will be there. So it's going to be a great place to be if you really want to kick up your business another couple notches. So let's chat about what we're here to chat about today, which is the competition and the showcase. And I thought it might be smart for us to start by comparing the two so that it's clear which are which and what they be. So our competition is really a speaking competition. There's no PowerPoint. It's 6 minutes timed, and at 6 minutes the mic is cut. That's a tough one. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree. It at times it seemed like it was super fast, but I know from the presenters it goes by in a big hurry, and to be that concise and get their point across, and they really did an outstanding job last year. I wish Karen could be on audio since she was one of those that that had the 6 minutes.
I did turn you up, Karen.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. We'd love to get your thoughts on that, on participating in the competition. Are there any pointers you would share?
Yes. First of all, I just have to start off with, no matter where you go, Murphy's right along for the ride, right? I mean, this is a great example of that. With that, yes, Penny had some great words at the last competition, and it stayed with me. And she said there are 2 types of speakers: the nervous and the liars. And no true words were said, Penny. So kudos to you for that, because you could have spoken in front of an audience over 1,000 times. You put yourself on a stage in front of other professional speakers and scouts as well, knowing that you're on a time limit and that your mic can be cut at any moment. I mean, that just amps up that nervous energy as well. And I think it lent itself to a great competition, some great showcases as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And I want to circle back with you too around the prep in just a minute, but let's go ahead and share a little bit more about the 2 of these, because there's some more details that we haven't shared yet. For instance, of course, this being a competition is that it will be judged and there will be a prize. And last year was a great prize, an opportunity to speak at the Chicago Midwinter Meetings Windy City Lecture Series. And we have not announced our prize yet, but it's going to be equally as wonderful this year. So that's a good reason for people to really step up their game and want to prepare. There was also a prize for the viewers vote, which was Karen.
The prize that I got was I got to spend some time with Mark LeBlanc at his Achiever Circle event, which was fabulous.
Awesome. The registration for Achiever Circle, that is a, a really wonderful prize as well.
Amazing.
Oh, absolutely. And so we will have event planners, we'll have meeting planners, scouts in the room. We do already have confirmed attendance from basically the organizations that were there last year, maybe a little bit more. We'll have that all online soon. As far as those who were there last year, when I say a little bit more, for instance, with Hinman, we'll have 2 different years represented. I've been reaching out to multiple other meetings. I've really kind of started with some of the larger meetings, and then we're going to start going down the tiers to the largest meetings in the industry and inviting them to attend and scout. So it's a really great opportunity for those who are speaking to be scouted, but also for those who are rubbing elbows sitting next to scouts for 3 days and eating breakfast or going out to dinner. And so where do you get that kind of networking opportunity, Penny?
Well, it's amazing because now when you're reaching out, they know who you are, as opposed to, hey, I know you don't know me. I have a really sassy speaker packet. But now they've met you, even if you didn't participate in the competition or the showcases. So,
Yes.
and we do have, and I think you mentioned this before, but I wanted to put some extra focus on it. We do have more opportunities to be scouted, right? I mean, about the same number of meeting planners, but we've got created more slots, so to speak, for there to be more exposure for you. Not exposure in the bad way, right?
That's
Where
right.
you think you're standing in front of everyone and you are naked. Positive exposure. So the networking was amazing, not only for speaking, requests to have articles published, just more of the right kind of exposure for you in your speaking and or speaking and consulting business. So it was outstanding.
Absolutely. So we'll have planners in the room, but we also shoot out invitations before the meeting to planners industry-wide. So I know that we had some other planners that scouted and hired speakers from watching the video on Facebook or after the fact. So it's a really great opportunity to get some good exposure there. So basically each presentation is, I think I'm hearing Reid back.
I'm hearing a little bit of feedback.
Each presentation will be broadcast via Facebook Live. And then those recorded videos are available for you, the speaker, who our competitors and our showcase participants. You'll have a copy of that to use as a demo video on your website. And I also need to tell you about the showcase. So the competition would be Friday afternoon. We're going to do it right after lunch at 1 o'clock-ish on January 10th. And there will be 8 speakers who speak up to 6 minutes. Again, no PowerPoint. That is judged. Our showcase will be each morning. We will have get my words. We'll have a showcase during the concurrent session. So we will have a main stage presentation. We'll go to break, and then from 10:30 to 12 each morning, our attendees who are there as speaker attendees will be able to go off and go to their educational courses and learn what they like to learn during that time in the extra rooms. And then in the main ballroom, our showcase participants will hang back, and we'll have 6 each morning. So it's a total of 18 showcase opportunities. Now, this is very different than last year. Mm-hmm. Based on feedback we've received from multiple major meetings, we will have a longer presentation. It'll be 10 minutes. And there will be PowerPoint. In fact, there must be PowerPoint. Our scouts would like to see, what does it look like to work with you if you were to come to their meeting? So they need to see, what does that PowerPoint look like? They want to hear something that's a current topic. So it needs to be from your current speaker packet. If it's not right this minute, you have time to get it in, but it needs to be a realistic presentation that they could hire you for. So those are some of the main changes from last year. So lots of detail. Thank you for hanging with us while we get through all of that. I think we're pretty much ready. Can you guys think of it? Oh, I know one thing I wanted to mention. Karen, I was going to ask you, how do you recommend people get ready for these opportunities, whether it's the competition or the showcase? Having done this yourself, what do you recommend for that they work on over the next couple months?
Yeah, that's a great question. And if you weren't going to ask, I was actually going to chime in. You really can't underestimate the value of working with a coach for this. Everybody I'm sure they're fabulous speakers, the people who are tuned in today. This is really a whole nother level of presentation skills and a different type of audience. Working with a speaker, there are several great coaches. Actually, there's a fabulous Mark LeBlanc and Paul Homily. My personal coach, Kathryn Belt, she and I, when we realized that I had switched from showcase to competition, it changed the dynamic, changed the content of the presentation itself at the very last minute. And I had 3 days to put together a brand new presentation. And I met Kathryn in her hotel room, and we're talking late night, hair and colors, face mask, late night competition preparation. And we rehearsed, and that made all the difference. I honestly, truly believe that. And I think that everybody can work with a coach, even if it's for little bits at a time, or if you want to have them help you with the content for the entire presentation, it's definitely going to pay off for you.
Excellent advice. Thank you for sharing that. That is exactly what I was wanting to hear. Because would you agree, Penny? This is not.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Knowing what the planning in advance, the ability not only to work with a coach, but there's so much value even in recording and watching and listening to yourself. You don't know what it sounds like or how it comes across until you do that. So I think that's huge. And then also going ahead and Karen, which you did an amazing job. And I had forgotten that you had switched from showcase to competition. So you knew you were speaking, but you had this last minute, transition with that and really just handled it beautifully. So, being really clear, and here's the great news. You've got plenty of time to prepare. And I would say you want to start tomorrow. That's how soon you want to start.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, after we do the drawing, we'll talk about what we will be sending to everyone, but we'll be sending out a list of coaches that we recommend that you work with as well. That, of course, you can find a coach. It doesn't have to be these coaches, but find someone who can help you.
One other thing, Vanessa, if I could add that
Yes.
you and I had talked about that we'll be adding for this year is that we will have, a couple of webinars ahead of time for those that are just to kind of check in, remind everybody what to prepare for, that I'll be leading. And Karen, you may want to, join in on those as well. So yes, we recommend that you get a coach, but you'll also have a couple of prep sessions with us so that, you're staying engaged with this whole process. So we're really, really excited.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, let's move on into our drawing now. I do need to say one more thing. I feel like things always work out. In my life, I've just seen it over and over and over and over. And interestingly enough, I was thinking about that concept when, by the deadline last night, we had the exact number of people that we need to fill every spot.
Wow.
I thought we might even actually have a couple, because it was a relatively short period of time that we called for the applications.
Mm-hmm.
So as it turned out, by the deadline, we have 26 people. So that's 8 for the competition and 6 times 3, 18
Mm-hmm.
for the showcase. So here's what we thought we would do. Because we have the exact number of people, we won't have to do 2 drawings. We're going to draw for the competition first. So if you have put down on your application that you would like to be in both, then your name's in the hat for the competition. If you have said you only want to be in the showcase, then your name's not in the hat. We're going to draw 8 names now, and those people will be in the competition. If your name is not red, oh, there they are. If your name, I just got goosebumps. If your name is not red and you've sent out an application, then that means you're on the showcase. And I'm going to actually have to put down Karen. I'm sorry. I wish I had I actually do have a little thing that could hold my phone, but I didn't think to get it set up ahead of time. I'm going to have to set Karen down. I'm sorry, so I can type.
Nobody puts Karen in the corner.
Don't put Karen in the corner.
Don't put baby in the corner.
On the desk. Look at the cat tower, Karen. Here we go. Okay.
Exciting. This group is going to get so much information to prepare for this. I love it.
I do too. It's going to be so much fun, and it's really going to be impactful. Okay, so as we go, I'm going to move them over to the list. So here we go.
All right. We have like the world's biggest hat to put them in too. So
you have a drum roll for us? I don't know if I can dremel without making everything shake on my computer.
There we go. Okay, so you tell me when you're ready for the first name.
First
for the
name.
Dentistry's next top speaker competition is Paul Caselle.
Dr. Paul Caselle. Awesome.
Caselle, congratulations.
That's awesome, Paul. I'm going to pull him over here to the competition list. There we go.
Paul Caselle. Awesome.
Yay.
Woo! All right, who's feeling lucky?
I am. Who's feeling lucky?
Okay.
Lottery.
The second one is Dave. Is it Striegel?
Dr. Dave Striegel.
Oh, Striegel. Dr. Potato. It's Striegel. Dr. Dave Striegel.
Yay, Dave.
Okay.
That's awesome. Woohoo.
All right. Are we ready for the next one?
We are.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Kathryn Gilliam. Woo!
Kathryn Gilliam. Yay. That's awesome. Kathryn was in our.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. She was in our showcase last year.
Fantastic. Okay. David Gates.
Oh, Dr. David Gates. That's so awesome.
David Gates.
Yay, David.
All right. So I show that that's 4. So I'm giving it another good.
Dr. Caselle. Right now we have 3 doctors and a hygienist.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Next is Frank King.
Oh, yay. Everybody loves Frank.
Mental health comedian. Yes. Love Frank.
So awesome. Yay.
Awesome. We got to hear just a few minutes from him this past year, and he was great. So that'll be awesome. All right. So now we're to number 6, correct?
We're up to 5. This is number 6. Drum roll.
All right. Warren Jesek.
Oh, Dr. Warren Jesek. Yay.
Warren Jesek. Woohoo! Okay. So we've still got quite a few in here.
We 2 more. Drum roll.
Nicole Fortune. Come on down.
Nicole. Awesome. So Nicole
Down.
was in our I think our showcase or our, I don't remember last year showcase for competition. Yay, Nicole.
All right, so one more.
One more. Last one. Hold your breath.
Oh, I think we should pause. I'm kidding. All right, so Kim Harms.
Oh,
Kim
Kim
Harms.
Harms. Yay.
Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
So that's the lucky 8.
That's 8. So what we have here, okay, so everybody, we're pausing our live TV for a minute because Vanessa's a little bit slow. Let me just readjust my list here and pull everybody together for the showcase. What we have left. Edit, cut.
Awesome.
Okay, edit, paste. And we're gonna, let me just reorder these alphabetically. La, la, la. Penny, do you know how to sing or anything? Or do you do a little dancing or something while doing this real quick?
Would you like for me to sing?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything that I could sing. What's coming to mind right now is the song called Beer Run. Have you ever heard that one?
Time to make a beer run.
You ever heard Beer Run? Would you like to hear a little bit of it?
Well, how about after as our
okay, at the end, you can stay tuned for Beer Run.
Our outro.
Yeah, it'll be our outro.
But tune up the piano and
oh no, it's a cappella.
Acapella. Okay, so here's what we've got. For our competition, these aren't alphabetical. These are as drawn. Dr. Paul Caselle, Dr. Dave Striegel, Kathryn Gilliam, Dr. David Gates, Frank King, Dr. Warren Jesek, Nicole Fortune, and Dr. Kim Harms are 8 competitors for the Dentistry's Next Top Speaker. Yay! Woo! Congratulations, you guys. That's pretty exciting. And so now we have 18 showcasers. So I'm going to holler out who we've got here on our list. We have Hilary Becchetti, who I'm super excited. Yay! Really glad we're going to meet you this year, Hilary. I met Hilary at Mark's Last Achiever Circle. And by the way, she is Kim Harms' daughter, and she's super awesome.
Wow.
And all these people are super awesome, but I'm going to say a special hello and thank you for those who are new, okay? Because everybody else, I don't give you a love. That's because we're just calling out our newbies at this point, because I love you all. Kathleen Carson, coming back for her 2nd year, will be a showcaser. Susan Cotten will be also a showcaser. All these people will be showcasers. Christine Curtis, I should say, her 3rd year founding member. Woohoo! Awesome.
Way
Love
to go,
her.
Christine.
Way to go. MJ Hanlon. Dr. MJ Hanlon will be doing double duty as a scout for Yankee and also here as a speaker who does her own speaking on the circuit. Laura Hatch. We all know Laura. Love Laura. And this will be Laura's first jump start. And Claire Young. This is also Claire's first jump start. Same with Lani McBeth. Will be a showcaser. Aimee Nevins is back for her second year. Laurie Owens will be here for her second year and speaking as a showcaser. Bethany Piziks will be here. Dr. Bethany Piziks, first year for Bethany, and welcome. We're so excited you're going to be here. And Penny Reid. I put your name in there as a showcase. Surprise!
Awesome.
Surprise! Surprise!
Now here's why. I'm just going to do a little side note. Just because you're on the main stage facilitating does not mean someone can necessarily scout you. So I wanted to make sure you get that opportunity. Okay, so Kate Reid will be joining us. Kate's also a new member, and I know also a new ADMC member. So those of you who will be going to ADMC.
Welcome. See you at ADMC, Kate.
Yeah, excited. We'll see you both. Bob Spiel will be back. This is Bob's third year. Thank you, Bob, for supporting us. And Bob will be on the showcase. Barb Stackhouse will be back for her second year and on the showcase. Dr. Alan Stern is also, pardon the cat hair floating. Can't imagine that happens in my house.
Cat hair? What cat hair?
I didn't see it. Dr. Alan Stern is a new member as well with Jumpstart. Super excited to hear Alan's message. Yeah, you're going to be excited to hear it too. I got a little sneak peek and very powerful. Cassie Tallon. I don't know Cassie yet. She's a new member, and I'm hoping to be able to have a chance to chat with her beforehand. Cassie, be sure we got to have some time to chat and get to know you beforehand. I'm so excited you're going to be joining us this year. And also Rob Zbierski. I'm really excited to have you here, Rob, as well for your first Jump Start. So we have quite a few new members that are on the showcase this year.
How exciting. Welcome.
Yeah. And we even have a couple of new members on the competition. So here we have Dr. David Gates and Dr. Warren Jesek and Kim Harms are all, and Dave Striegel. We're all new members. So way to represent newbies.
Way to go.
Not at all.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, everybody, for listening in and watching us on Facebook Live here. If you have any questions, info@thedentalspeaker.com. These wonderful gals here that are helping us with facilitate, Penny and Karen, and I will be getting together and pulling together some notes to send out to you so that you can start preparing with some tips. And if you have any questions along the way, now you'll know that if you're on the competition, you'll be working with Penny. If you're on the showcase, you'll be working with Karen. You can always reach out to us at our office here at info@thedentalspeaker.com. But really, really grateful. All fun aside, because this has been fun, and we have a lot of fun at Jumpstart.
We do.
But all kidding aside, super, super grateful to all of you for participating. At its core, Jumpstart really is about helping us all grow our businesses. And that's something we do take seriously with the level of education we're bringing in. And we're going to have a boatload of fun learning.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to all the competition speakers and the showcase people. It takes a lot of bravery.
It does. And we don't take that lightly. We're in your corner. We will be a resource for you. And again, we will be in touch with you. There'll be a couple of different environments that we'll schedule so that you can ask questions, run things past us, and we want to stay engaged with you along the way.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for watching tonight, guys. We're going to end now, but until next time, be well and have a great summer.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, ladies. It was a blast. Bye, Karen. I hope you get out of your phone soon.
I still haven't figured out how to hold it straight.
All right. Well, I'm going to mosey on out of here then. Sing my beer run song to myself.
Oh, beer run as we go.
Do you want to hear it?
Hear it? Yeah.
All right. BEERUN, beer run. BEERUN, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5, set of car keys and a sober driver. BEERUN, beer run.
Woo!
We'll see y'all in Arizona.
Yeehaw!
All right, y'all have a good night.
Lyrics.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.